Sam Irwin of Pony Pride here with SMU freshman offensive lineman, and make sure I say this right, Jerry Saena? Saena, very cool. Jerry, first things off, not only are you in a new school, you're at a new level of football, but you're in a new country. I mean, how's this all going for you?
Well, it's actually going great. I actually have a lot of family on the West Coast, California, Seattle, Alaska, and Hawaii. So I've seen stateside, but Texas is a little bit different. I'm kind of used to like a lot of mountains, next to lakes, but Texas is a little bit flat. But everything's going great. I love it. The weather's the same, just like home, but it's a lot better than home.
What's been the most difficult part for you going from, the high school level to right now?
Well, I think the only challenge for me right now is just learning a new position or the type of sets that we do for offensive line. Just knowing the new offense, we have a lot of running gun, on snap, just you got to read the play and just you got to do your job and you got to know it 24/7. So it's a challenge, but it's college football and I love it.
I said what's the difference between high school and now, but I mean, a lot of people don't know what high school football is like in American Samoa. I mean, what is the level of play out there?
Oh, it was a lot of hitting. We like to hit. So there's for sure a lot of hitting out there. For the past couple of years, we've been trying to work in technique, but it's still more of a old-fashioned kind, a lot of hitting, just more brute, not much of thinking, but it's getting there. And college is a lot different, you have the mental and everything.
Just in general, this offensive line is a very technical one. Coach Swan really preaches the technical part of it.
Yes, sir.
It's coming from a system where you're just a brute player. How have you been picking up the technical aspect of the game?
Well, I still got things to learn, and all I got to do is just keep on repping it, and I'm for sure gonna get it down pretty soon. But Coach Swan has been helping me, especially with Coach Tommy as an assistant, helping me with my sets, my steps, and my punching. So I say I'm a quick learner, so I'm getting things down, and hopefully next year I'll be getting that starting spot.
What position are they playing you at right now?
They have me at left tackle.
Left tackle. So who are you looking to for advice? From players, not necessarily Coach Swan, but just fellow players you're asking.
Well, Ben Goshak played left tackle last year, so I'm getting a lot of help from him. But then I have Chauncey, who's most likely to start this year at left tackle. He has been helping me a lot, and I'm thankful for that. I'm just gonna keep that in mind.
You already said that next year you want to try to earn that starting spot, but for this season, what's your goals? I mean, do you have any idea of what you want to try to accomplish this fall?
My goal this year is to, get familiarized with the offense, so when coach needs me, I'm on call. I don't mess up a play. I don't waste a rep. I won't disappoint the team, and I'll do my part in order for us to win that conference championship.
Coach Jones was saying that you're one of the more impressive freshman offensive linemen so far. I know that's probably a little weird to hear, but I mean, has anyone talked to you about whether or not they want a red shirt this year, or if they're going to try to fit you in some situations?
Well, they said they would like to play me this year. It's all up to God from around on, but I'll do my part in order for me to get that spot. If not, I'm all for a red shirt. Gives me an extra year to prepare for the next season.
As far as your personal life off campus and all that goes, I mean, do you have a roommate that's on the team? Who you living with, all that?
Well, as of now we're in the hotel, so I have Ben Hughes. He's a second center, and he's been a great guy. He's been helping me a lot, and just getting used to college football life. Waking up early in the morning, going to sleep on time. Getting enough rest for the next day, and practicing hard, and just prepare for the next day and get better.
I know you said that's hotter in American Samoa before we start this. What is the average, temperature and all that out there?
Well, in the summer, it's usually about 120s, 119. In the winters, which is right now, is closer to the 80s and 90s. So that's pretty hot.
So this is like a nice spring day for you then.
Yes, sir.
Another thing that a lot of freshmen have to work on when they first get on campus is just strength, getting in the weight room, living in there. What are you at weight-wise right now, and then what do you want to get at?
That's a funny question because back home I didn't lift. Unfortunately, we didn't have weight rooms, so I was introduced to the weight room when I got here. So when I got here, I was at 270. Right now, I'm at 300.
I mean, did you say you didn't lift, or y'all just didn't have any weights?
We didn't have weights. Basically, we just practice. We just hit hard, practice. Sometimes Monko's one of my coaches, and he would have us hit trees, banana trees.
Wait, y'all were tackling trees?
Yes, sir.
How'd that work?
Well,
the tree won, I'm guessing?
No, no, I didn't. The tree didn't win, but you know, we knocked down a couple. It was just helped us with our hitting, you know, getting used to that feeling and just loving it and just waiting for the next time you hit someone, you're gonna get that sensation in your body.
Have you asked Coach Swan if y'all can go out on the boulevard and start hitting trees out here?
Well, I'm not gonna ask that because Coach Swan might get mad at me. He doesn't want to injure anyone, but you know, maybe sometimes I'll go do that.
Thank you, Jerry.